Hello, everybody. I hope everyone out in ex-paparazzi land is doing well tonight. So, because of all the inactivity and cancellation claims that are coming across to a lot of the consultants that are participating in our anti-MLM movement, I thought I would go over Section 11 of the Policies and Procedures Manual. However, first of all, I just want to start off with the fashion fix for November. Alright, so fashion fix for November is fugly, okay? It's awful. Okay, so the Simply Santa Fe set is that nasty ass brass metal that feels like it's got a film on it. And they have Rodeo Royale, which is the necklace, and Misty Kirby, if you designed that, go back to school. And then we've got the lasso earrings. Lend me your lasso. Didn't those come out in silver like 2 years ago? So they're not new. And then the bracelet, Southern Spurs. Okay. And then last but not least, the gaudy awful ring called Take the High Rodeo. Take the High Road. Yeah, I'm not taking the high road. It's an ugly set. And then the sunset siding set. Oh my lord. Okay, so not only does the outfit the model wears, I mean, the pants are, atrocious. And you can totally tell that this picture was taken in downtown St. George. But the necklace is called Namaste Mama. I don't know anyone who does yoga who would want to see themselves wearing this fakey stone and leather piece with the copper bead on it. It's atrocious. And then the hoops with the leather braided through it. Yeah, you can get those at Walmart. I saw them today. And then we've got the fakey stone bead with the adobe and the fire whirl from the fall palette. And then we've got a leather wrap bracelet with the same stupid beads. It's ugly. November fashion fix has always been ugly in my opinion. But this year it's just totally off the mark. And the Modern Musings, Magnificent Musings set, it kind of looks like the one from a couple of months ago. And Fiercely Fifth Avenue, it honestly looks like stuff they have in the back office already. So how is this stuff new? I mean, the ring for Fiercely Fifth Avenue, it's called High Roller Splendor. Looks like something they've had before. So it's like, these pieces are not new pieces. They're just plays on words and things, moved around a little bit, but it's not new. It's the same look. It's the same look, paparazzi. And then we've got the Timeless Talesman and Bride to Beam. And honestly, I don't know any bride that is going to wear a gunmetal piece with fakey rhinestones, but that's just me. Tea Room Gossip is still available. That ugly cord with the paperclip look is still available. Solar Cycle. Soul Cycle? Solar Cycle? And then we've got this Boulevard Bazaar. Ugly. Just ugly. And then the Light Up the Sky, the big star. Okay, no, I wouldn't be caught dead in that. And Power Behind the what? The Throne. That's not new. That's a repeat. The Gatsby Girl Brown with the pearls. That's not new. That's a repeat. The Kiss Ups are still there because apparently no one wants to kiss up to Misty. And then the Earthly Extravaganza in blue. Multi. It says multi, but it's the blue fakey stone with brass and silver. That is not something I would be caught dead wearing. And then we've got the Garden Coral Pink wooden earrings and the Leafy Luxury in the new Illumination color. And then the seed beads with flowers earrings in a hoop. The same few barrettes are still in the back office. And then we've got more of those stupid bracelets. But yeah. Has anyone worn one of those island wooden bracelets? They leave dents in your wrist. Even if you have a tiny wrist, they are too tight. And they're not very comfortable. And Ultra Urban is now in white. The Wonder Woman bracelet is now available in white. Yay. Alright, so let's go back to Section 11. It's called Inactivity and Cancellation. Section 11.1, Voluntary or Involuntary Cancellation. As long as a consultant remains current, see requirements outlined in Section 3.7, and complies with the terms and agreements of these policies and procedures, paparazzi will continue to pay the consultant all earned bonuses and commissions in accordance with the compensation plan. Bonuses and commissions constitute the entire reward for the consultant's efforts in generating sales and all activities related to, including building and support of a downline organization. Their commission tree. If a consultant, customer, fails to meet the minimum inventory purchases or sale requirement for the period of 12 consecutive months with less than 200 personal volume, or if the agreement is voluntarily or involuntarily terminated, the consultant shall be deemed to have waived all of their rights, title, claim, and privileges and interest to the downline organization that they operated, and to any bonuses or commissions for the sales generated from that organization. Additionally, the consultant will lose rights to represent paparazzi, the right to sell paparazzi products, and the right to receive any further compensation, bonuses, or commissions, or other income resulting from paparazzi activities. Section 11.2, Cancellation due to inactivity. And this is one they're using for a lot of people lately. In order to keep a consultant agreement and account active, the consultant must have accumulated at least 200 PV within a rolling 12 consecutive month window. If at any time the consultant has a period of 12 consecutive months window wherein 200 PV is not reached, the agreement will be canceled. The account and the position terminated with the measures of Section 11.1, and that will take effect, and paparazzi will not provide issue to any written confirmation of the cancellation. It is the consultant's responsibility to maintain and monitor their PV requirements. Paparazzi is not required to provide prior notification upon cancellation due to inactivity. All right, so a lot of people are being canceled for not being active, but 12 rolling months. So if you bought anything within the last 3 months and you've reached your 200 PV through that 12 rolling months, why are they canceling so many people due to inactivity? It's a mystery. It's a real mystery. All right, so like Section 11.3, Voluntary Cancellation. And this is happening a lot lately. The consultant has the right to cancel their consultant agreement at any time, regardless of reason. Cancellation must be submitted in writing to paparazzi support. Any cancellation notice must include name, address, paparazzi consultant ID, and a signature of the primary account representative. And the conclusion of the agreement, all sections that specifically denote a life beyond the agreement are still enforceable. I don't get why they can still say that they can enforce something when someone's canceled, especially when somebody bought something as a customer and they're trying to get rid of their inventory. I honestly don't agree with this, and I think it's very one-sided of their policies and procedures manual. Like I said, it's like a cell phone agreement where the cell phone company gets all the perks and benefits and you, the consumer, don't. So, you know, consumer protection agencies should really look at these and see if they're even enforceable. But of course, paparazzi has big attorneys in California from, what was that place where Olivia's from? Yeah, whatever. All right, Section 11.4, Involuntary Cancellation. Any violation of the terms and agreement, including any amendment that may be made by paparazzi at its sole discretion. See, there it is, right there again. They can change things anytime at their sole discretion to cancel somebody. May result in any of the sanctions listed in Section 10.1, including voluntary termination or cancellation of the agreement or the sole discretion of paparazzi. So let's go up to 10.1. Disciplinary sanctions is 10.1. I'll do that another day, but that's what 10.1 is disciplinary sanctions. Jesus Christ. All right. Paparazzi reserves the right to cancel any or all consultant agreements upon 30 days written notice in the event that it elects to, in any circumstance where this is an involuntary cancellation of the agreement or position which has previously generated a minimum of $50 from compensation plan, that account will be terminated. But it will not be removed from paparazzi organization tree, maintaining the current structure of the organization and protecting the integrity of the original organization. See section 4.6 for further detail. And then, of course, 11.5, enrollment restriction. Any consultant has their consultant agreement terminated, whether voluntarily or voluntary, will not be eligible to re-enroll as a consultant with paparazzi for a period of 12 months. This 12-month restriction applies to consultant as well as those in their household. All right, but if you get caught violating anything in section 10.1, you're canceled forever. Completely forever. All right, so now let's go over 10.1. And it's called dispute resolution. Can't talk today. Dispute resolution and disciplinary proceedings. All right, so section 10.1 is disciplinary sanctions. A consultant's violation of the agreement or any of its components, these policies and procedures, or violation of any common law duty, including but not limited to any applicable duty of loyalty, any illegal, fraudulent, deceptive, or unethical business conduct, or any act or omission by a consultant that, in the sole discretion of the company, I love to put emphasis on that, they can make their decision based on their sole discretion, that may damage its reputation or goodwill. There is no such thing as goodwill with paparazzi, I'm just saying. There's none. They don't have any goodwill. They have a PR tour that they're, doing right now with that paparazzi poosible. But I don't believe this company has any goodwill, especially towards their consultants are concerned. They have screwed over so many women across the United States, Puerto Rico, and Guam, territories of the United States. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's egregious in my opinion. And then, of course, we have all these blasphemous bullshit. I'm not even going to go there. Okay. Sole discretion in one or more of the following measures. Okay. So, section A, issuance of written warning. B, requirement that the consultant take immediate action to correct measures. C, imposition of a fine which may be withheld from a bonus and commission check. Okay, so a fine, is there anything in here that says anything about fines? I'm going to look into that right after I'm done reading this section. D, loss of rights to one or more bonus and commission checks. E, paparazzi may withhold from a consultant all or part of consultant's bonuses and commissions during any period of investigation involving an alleged violation, of the agreement. If the consultant's business is terminated for disciplinary reasons, they will lose all rights and will not be entitled to recover any held commissions. Suspension of the individual's agreement for one or more pay periods, which is the 20th of the month, and involuntary termination of the offender's agreement. H, any other measures expressly allowed within the provision of the agreement. And I, in situations deemed appropriate by paparazzi, the company may institute legal proceedings for monetary or equitable relief. So now I'm going to see if there is anything in here that says fines. So there's 5 notifications of a fine. Most of them say D fine. No, it says imposition of a fine which may be withheld. But they don't give you anything in this policy and procedure manual that tells you what those fines would be. So, all right, so what's the fine going to be? They don't spell that out. They don't even give you a dollar amount, and they just mention that you'll be fined once, but what's the fine? That's really curious. So, all right, paparazzi, so you're going to withhold a fine from your consultants, but you don't tell them what that fine would be. That's kind of shady. 10.2, grievances and complaints. When a consultant has a grievance or a complaint with another consultant regarding a practice or conduct in a relationship, in respect to their paparazzi business, the complaining consultant should first report the problem to their sponsor, who should review the matter and try to resolve it with the other party's upline sponsor. If the matter cannot be resolved, it must be reported to paparazzi support. Paparazzi support, which are probably a bunch of 18 to 20 somethings working out of a corporate office in St. George, Utah, and who the hell knows what they're doing, will review the facts and resolve the issue at the sole discretion of the compliance department. Gotta love that. And then they have this whole section on arbitration and then product liability claims. This is a big one, especially because we've discovered that there's a lot of lead and nickel in the paparazzi jewelry. So 10.4, product liability claims. Paparazzi maintains insurance to protect the company against product liability claims. They maintain their own insurance. Paparazzi's insurance policy contains a vendor's endorsement, which extends the coverage to independent consultants so long as they are marketing paparazzi products in accordance with applicable laws and regulations, and the agreement paparazzi's product and liability policy does not extend coverage to claims that arise as a result of a consultant's misconduct in marketing, reselling, or representing the product or company. All right, so I wish I remembered how to do this. But there is a way you can go and look at a company's website on a specific date. I'll have to look up how to do that. But I remember when I signed up as a consultant with paparazzi, it was prominent on the main page, lead and nickel free. Now you have to go digging for those words. I mean, they don't have the little symbol that are showing up on Pinterest pages showing that the jewelry is lead and nickel free. It's barely a blip on their page. I mean, they have the whole at-home party with all the, fake blondes, holding the jewelry and looking all excited. But it doesn't say anything about it being lead and nickel free on the main page anymore. They took that down. All right, so it is Customer Appreciation Month, and now I'm going to look and see what the opportunities are, because Black Friday is coming, you guys, and I'm pretty sure that they are going to do get an extra 5 pieces of jewelry in the $99 starter kit. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that, because they did it for the last few years, but it's kind of disgusting, to say the least. So today's new releases, all of them are ugly. Apparently a butterfly ring came out today, and it was like limit 1 per person. Yeah, I doubt that happened. So, but you guys, it's disgusting to see what this company does, and it's not getting any better. So, all I can say is keep fighting the good fight. Do what you can to keep your head above water. And just a reminder to all of you, if you're watching my videos, yes, earlier videos I said I was buying paparazzi from old consultants. I did an update. I'm not doing that anymore. My website has been shut down for over 14 months. 15 now. 15 months. I am no longer buying from consultants. I got burned one too many times. I am no longer keeping any of the accessories in my house. I am accessory free in my home. So I just recommend you join the Recovering Paparazzi Consultants group on Facebook and watch Amanda's videos on how to get rid of all of your excess inventory. But just a reminder, according to the FTC, it's your inventory. You bought it. It's your product now. And like I've said in all my videos in the past, you are not a consultant. You are a customer. You are a customer of paparazzi. And whatever you purchased from the company directly and paid full sales tax on, you have the right to dispose of that jewelry any way you want. And it is yours. You can do what you want with it. And if you have no plans on going back, by all means, undercut all the active consultants and get rid of it, because the most important thing is to get it out of your house into the hands of people who want it and will enjoy it. If you no longer want and enjoy the product, then get rid of it. And that's it for my video today. I hope you all are having a fabulous Tuesday and happy Thanksgiving. Like and subscribe, leave me a comment, ask me questions, let me know if there's something you want me to go over or discuss and give you my opinion on. But other than that, Emily, over and out.